Nata Yoga Hindu Sampradaya, as you perform the Jivachala Kumbhaka, inhaling deeply and holding the breath as you move the prana throughout your system, up and down and through your limbs by the strength of your will in Gorak Anjali Asana.
Pratame bohoe bahuri nijo punihove.
Next up is Kanchi Asana. As you insert your hands between the thighs and calves, then wrap them around behind your butt, squat down and hold your hands behind as you keep your chest upright. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space.
ऊर्मध्यात् हस्तौ निवेशयामि तमं धृत्वा.
Next up is Bhairo Asana. As you bring the feet together and sit in a squatting posture with your heels touching the perineum. Hold your hands at the back and sit upright. Gaze to your navel as you visualize Bhagavan Kala Bhairava, the Lord of Time.
दो पग की थलिया की माहिली कोर मिलाई.
Next up is Varahasana. As you squat all the way down to the ground, keep your feet together, toes apart, bring your elbows up close to your head, and join your palms over your head with the fingers pointing downwards in Anjali Mudra. Gaze to your nose, visualize yourself as Varaha, the boar avatar of Lord Vishnu.
पागतली की माहिली कोर मिलाई फना पानी उगड़ मोड़ वैसे.
Next up is Pripittasana. As you keep your heels touching, bring your hips to the same level as your knees. Let your hands hang down, fingertips touching the toes. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space as you perform the Mula Bandha.
पार्श्वद्वय सम्मील्य स्थित्वा नितम्बं जानुप्रदेश आनीय.
Next up is Bakasana. As you place both hands on the mat with the fingers wide, place your knees onto the back of your arms and lean forward and down, raising your feet up off the mat. Visualize yourself as a crow as you perform the Mula Bandha.
हस्ताभ्याम निमोष्टाभ्याम.
The next asana is Sushtanga Kapali Asana. As you kneel down and place your head on the ground with your hands shoulder width apart on the ground, palms spread wide. Raise your legs up and cross them into Padmasana. As you gaze to your nose, visualize Swamiji in your inner space.
आसन को गुण कपाला आछो होई.
Next up is Guptasana. As you sit in a kneeling position, with the top of the feet flat on the ground, in between the heels outside of the hips, with the toes touching behind your back. Gaze to your nose and visualize you are sitting in the secret seat with Paramashiva and Guru.
जानूर्भोरन्तरे पादौ कृत्वा पादौ च गोपयेत्.
The next asana is Vrikshasana too. As you keep your hands on the ground, fingers wide, lift your body up straight into a handstand. This asana should be practiced to purify the 7 chakras. If you have a partner available, they can aid you in the performance of this asana. Or you can get the support of a wall as you visualize yourself as a tree with deep roots into the ground.
सप्तचक्रक्षालनाय वृक्षासन विशेषकान्.
Next up is Shiva Asana. In the handstand position, bring your hands and feet close together and gaze to your third eye as you visualize Tejas energy flowing towards your third eye and rejuvenating your body.
ऊपक जोड़ी माही गुल्भ मिलाए.
Next up is Matsyasana 2. Now place your hands flat on the ground, shoulder width apart, and step your feet back into Tadakshvasana. Then lower your body down and push it back up again and again, visualizing yourself as a fish.
Nyubjam Shenam Gurparo Parshvagaya Murdakritya.
The next asana is Sarapasana. As you lay prone on your belly, with the hands on the hips, extend your legs jointly and point the toes down. As you keep your hands on the hips and lift your body from left to right, visualize and move your body like a snake.
Nyubjam Shenam Kritva Hasto Nitamam Samsthapya.
Next up is Niralambanasana. As you lie prone on your belly, with your hands in Padma Mudra, the Lotus Mudra, holding onto your chin. Keep your elbows on the ground and your toes pointing back. Feel self-supported and completely independent.
Karabhyam Pangajam Kritva Tishtet Korparayasudhihi.
Next up is Chakrasana. As you lay on your stomach, place your hands flat on the mat in front, straighten your arms and bend your knees as you bring your feet towards your upper back and lift up your head and chest. Visualize yourself as an umbrella protecting your guru from the sun rays as you perform the Mula Bandha.
Ardhyasanavastitva Hastatalabhyam Bhumim Dhritva.
Next up is Vajrasana. As you sit on the knees, with the front of the feet flat on the mat, bring your butt onto the heels, stretch your arm out in front, bring the palms facing down, place your forehead on the mat and gaze to the nose as you visualize yourself as Vajra, the weapon of Indra, symbolizing indestructibility.
Idanim Garbhininam Yogabhyaso Yatha Laghu.
Next up is Meshasana. As you push your body up into Gajasana, alternate striking the ground with one hand as you visualize yourself as powerful as a ram.
Gajasana Samsito Ekekam Bahum Bhumau Tadajet.
Next up is Ajasana. From Gajasana, raise the legs up into the sky and slowly lower your forehead down towards the ground as you visualize yourself as unborn, existing for all eternity.
Gajasana Samsito Padadvaya Mantrale Kritya.
The next asana is Dhanantarasana. As you sit on the heels with the legs together, interlace your fingers around the toes and pull the feet towards the perineum. Then place the hands on the knees. Gaze towards your nose. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space as you perform the Mula Bandha.
Purava Vidhi Prihata Ki Kakasi Se Phana Sharamodi.
Next up is the Angamottanam. Now interlace your fingers in front and then behind you. Stretch your arms forward to the sides and backwards, giving massage to various different joints and muscles of your body. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space as you perform the Mula Bandha.
हस्तजो अंगुलीर बद्वा हस्ते और मध्यात् सर्वंगम निष्कासयित्वा.
Next up is Garudasana 4. As you sit on your heels in Vajrasana, with your feet turned out to the sides. Keep your thighs and knees resting on the ground. Keep your spine straight, hands on the knees, as you visualize yourself as Lord Garuda flying Lord Vishnu and Lakshmi on his back.
Jangorubhyam dharam vidya sthirakayo dvijanuna.
Next up is Ananda Mandirasana. As you sit with your legs folded back, with the toes pointing backwards, knees wide, place the front of your buttocks on the ground. Hold onto your ankles with your hands and gaze to your third eye. Blissful space of a temple.
Vakshe Veeranatha Anandamandirasanam.
Next up is Mandukasana 2. As you sit with the knees wide, feet overlapping on your ankles, keep your hands under the knees and gaze to your nose. Keep your tongue up in Mandukya Mudra as you visualize yourself as a frog and perform Uddiyana Bandha and Mula Bandha.
Prishtam Sampidya Gulbhabhyam Janvangya Savalayakritihi.
Next up is Narasimhasana. As you keep your toes down on the mat, heels up and together. Place your perineum on the heels. Place your palms on the ground, spread your fingers wide, with the thumbs touching and the base of the hand touching the toes. Gaze towards your nose, stick out your tongue and exhale forcefully as you visualize Narasimha, one of the 10 avatars of Lord Vishnu.
दो फणा पानी होय वैसे एड़ी मेलर गुदानी वैसे.
Next up is Bhishlakasana. As you sit on the toes and place your perineum on the heels, with the knees separated on the ground, cup your palms over your mouth and bring the thumbs underneath the teeth as you close your mouth. Inhale through the right nostril and exhale through your mouth. In Vishlaka Pranayama, as you gaze to the nose and visualize yourself as Devi, victorious over all your fears.
दो उपका की एड़ी जोई घोड़ा फनवान अपनी होई.
Next up is Makarasana. As you keep the soles of the feet together, the top of the feet on the ground, sit on the heels and bend your elbows. Bring your fingers to the armpits and imitate as if you are a monkey scratching itself. As you visualize yourself as a playful monkey, gaze to your third eye and perform the Mula Bandha.
दो वो भगत लेने तिनकी पिष्टि भूमि पर इठाने.
Next up is Vajrasangadasana. As you stand on the toes with the soles of the feet together, sit on your heels with the knees wide and off the floor. Hold your elbows behind your back. As you gaze to the nose, embody diamond-like strength for you and your Sangha, your spiritual community.
प्रथम बना पानी होय वैसे दो वेड़ी गुदानी वैसे.
Next up is Kanjanasana. As you keep the toes down, ankles crossed, and sit on your heels, place your palms onto the mat to the sides, gaze to the nose, and visualize perfect health beyond any and all physical or mental ailments. Engage Uddiyana Bandha and Mula Bandha as you do so.
खञ्जनासनमावक्षे यत्कृत्वा सुस्थिरो भवेत्.
Next up is Kurmasana. Now, As you sit with your feet crossed behind, hands on the knees, stiffen your upper back and neck like the shell of a turtle. Gaze to the nose and visualize yourself as a turtle with a stable body and mind to live for centuries.
गुल्भौ च वृषणस्याधौ व्युत्क्रमेण समाहितौ
The next asana is yogasana. With your toes flat, the feet crossed behind, relax your upper back and visualize Swamiji in your inner space.
गुदं नियम्य गुल्भाभ्यां व्युत्क्रमेण समाहितः
Next up is Vijyogasana. As you stand on your knees, cross your ankles behind and keep your feet near the opposite knees. Hold your calves with the fingers inside and the thumbs outside. As you gaze to your third eye, visualize a space of eternal oneness Advaita with your Guru and perform the Mula Bandha.
गोड़ा वामो बौ होई गोड़ा आडारा खेदोई
Next up is Ushtrasana 2. Now sit in a kneeling position, bend backwards and hold your ankles with the hands. Keep your arms straight, push your hips forward and tilt your head back as you visualize yourself as a camel.
मेरुदण्डग्रन्थिदाढ्य संविपादयिषु पुमान्
Next up is Jatyasana 2. With your heels together, hands on the soles of the feet, slowly lean back, bring your elbows and then the back of your head down to the mat. Gaze to the nose as you experience yourself as a lotus blooming.
दो वेडी संपुट करे सोले मूलद्वारित रिधरे
Next up is Vidatasana. As you sit on the knees with the thighs and calves together, lean back and touch your back to the ground, then rise up. Use the support of your hands if needed. As you gaze to the nose and visualize the healing and liberation of all causal subtle forms of your body.
जङ्घापृष्ठभूमौ निधाय जङ्घोदरजोरुणि संस्थाप्य
The next asana is Kapotasana. From Vidatasana, raise your hips higher, bring the forearms on the mat and hold the back of the heels. As you bring your head in between the feet, visualize yourself as a beautiful dove as you perform the Mula Bandha.
मेरुदण्डग्रन्थिदाढ्य संविपादयिषु पुमान्
Next asana is Vadasana. As you stand upright on the knees with the toes tucked, hold your arms with opposite hands and gaze to your nose. This is the boon-fulfilling posture. Receive your boon from Paramashiva. Internally chant the Mahavakya, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
जानुनी भूमौ संस्थाप्य हस्ताभ्यां बाहु परस्परं धृत्वा
Next up is Varahasana 2. As you keep your knees together and the toes tucked, lean forward and bring your elbows to the mat, hands holding your head. Rest your head on your hands and your butt on the heel as you visualize yourself as Varaha, the boar avatar of Lord Vishnu.
सूर्यं चन्द्रं भेदनानि आसनानि निकथ्यते.
Next up is Mundasana, another inverted posture. Set yourself up in front of a wall if you need. Then keep your forearms on the ground, elbows shoulder width apart. Interlock your fingers. Place your top of the head on the ground. Hold your head with your hands. Walk your feet forward. Raise your hips. And then raise your legs up straight into a headstand posture as you gaze to the nose and visualize yourself as a lob tree.
दण्डासनं वक्षे सर्वेषां प्राणिनां सुखम्.
Next up is Andasana. As you kneel down with your head in between the knees, keep your elbows adjacent to the knees with the hands holding the head. Exhale through the mouth as you gaze to the nose and visualize Swamiji in your inner space.
प्रथमपाकतले समटहरावे कौरमाहिली उभे मिलावे.
Next up is Viparita Shalabhasana. You can hold weights if you want to intensify this asana. Now lie on your belly with your arms extended straight out. Lift your thighs, arms and chest off the ground as you visualize yourself as a locust. Perform the Mula Bandha.
लभासन भेदाश्च नटभेरुण्ड नामके.
Next up is Kapalasana. As you lay on your belly with the arms beside your hips, palms facing down, place your forehead on the ground and lift your entire legs up. Visualize presenting the mind with purified thoughts and the strong will to attain enlightenment.
कपालं भूमौ निधाय ऊर्ध्वं पादौ नयेत्.
Next up is Akasha Kapotasana. As you lie on your stomach with your hands to the sides, lift your legs up over your head and slowly place your feet on the back of your head. As you keep your palms flat on the mat behind, visualize yourself as a free.
उष्ट्रासने स्थित्वा चरणौ भूमेरुत्थाप्य.
Next up is Chatakasana. Sit on your knees and bring your chest down so your navel touches the knees. Keep your hands flat on the mat and your forearms on the ground. Be sturdy. Visualize yourself as a sparrow as you perform the Mula Bandha.
कूर्परपर्यन्तौ हस्तौ धरामवष्टभ्य.
Next up is Vrishikasana. As you kneel down with your hands and elbows flat on the mat, raise your legs and bend your back to touch your feet to the head. Lift your chin and hold as you visualize yourself as a scorpion.
विक्षेपपुच्छ प्रतिमाङ्घ्रिभाषणे धृत्वा स्वशीर्षे चिबुकं विधार्यकौ.
Next up is Vrishasana. As you place your perineum onto the right heel. Keep your left foot outside the hip, outwards. Place your hands flat on the mat in front of you as you visualize yourself as a bull. Forcefully inhale through your nose, hold your breath, and slowly exhale in Antaragaka Kumbhaka.
Ame gulphe padamule vamabhage padetaram.
Next up is Lolasana. From a kneeling position, place your hands flat on the mat in front, lift your knees off the ground and cross the toes of the left foot over the right as you balance above the mat and visualize Swamiji in your inner space.
Lolasanam sada kuryat vayulorapaghatanat.
Directly place your perineum onto the opposite heel as you repeat Vrishasana on the other side with the other foot turned out to the side.
Ame gulphe padamule vamabhage padetaram.
The next asana is Bala Gunasana. As you place the toes of the left foot to the ground and sit down on the left heel. Place the right foot flat with a knee towards your chest. Keep your hands on the respective knees and visualize Bala Gunahai, one of the 84 siddhas in your inner space.
Asana ko guna jala vikara jai.
The next asana is Grahasana. As you squat with the feet flat on the mat, bring your elbows under the thighs and wrap your hands around the shins, holding onto the ankles from the outside as you visualize yourself as the entire planet.
पादतले भूमौ संस्थाप्य जानमध्ये कुर्परौ स्थाप्य.
Now repeat Bala Gunasana on the other side as you sit down on the raised right heel.
Asana ko guna jala vikara jai.
The next asana is Utkatasana. You can hold weights if you want to intensify the practice of this asana. As you squat on the toes with the heels up and the knees off the mat, place your perineum onto the heels and your hands on the respective knees. Keep your spine straight, visualize Swamiji in your inner space.
जो सीयतो उर्वजानो यत्रासने पादतलध्वजो परि.
Next up is Vajrasanga. As you sit on the toes with the perineum on the heels and the soles together, keep your knees wide and off the ground. Hold onto the opposite elbows behind your back and visualize Swamiji in your inner space.
प्रथम बणापानी होए जैसे दो वेड़ी गुदानी वैसे.
Next up is Anilasana. As you squat or sit with the feet hip width apart, place your palms flat on the ground and step your heels on top of your hands. Gaze to the nose as you keep your arms straight and visualize you are able to live off of air alone.
दो हाथ भूमि पर इटाने कहनी जाड़ी ना भी लगाने.
The next asana is Padukasana. As you place the backs of your hands onto the mat with the fingers pointing towards your body, step your feet on your hands and wrap your hands around the feet. Then start walking around on the mat, visualizing yourself wearing padukas, walking across India.
हस्ततलयोः पादतले कृत्वा तिष्ठेत् गच्छेत् पादुकासनं भवति.
Next up is Kukkutodhanasana. As you place your palms on the mat, raise both feet upwards into the air and let them fall back down again and again while visualizing yourself as a rooster.
हस्ततले भूमौ कृत्वा पादतले चूर्धमुड्डानं कृत्वा.
Next up is Viparita Nrityasana. As you place your hands on the mat, raise your legs upwards into a handstand and move around on two hands dancing. As you feel yourself become free of all inhibitions.
हस्ततलाभ्यां भूमिं वष्टभ्य
Next up is Kunjarasana. As you separate your feet and place one palm down to the mat with the arms straight, bring the opposite hand to the head and be stable. As you visualize Swamiji in your inner space, breathe calmly through your nose in Sahasrara Kumbhaka.
हस्ततलाभ्यां भूमिं वष्टभ्य ऊर्ध्वपादाग्रे कुर्वन्
Now place the other hand on the mat. Repeat Kunjarasana on the other side.
हस्ततलाभ्यां भूमिं वष्टभ्य
The next asana is Kadambasana. As you sit on the ground with the feet flat and the heels close to your body, hold the respective ankles with your hands and lift your feet off the ground as you visualize yourself as a Kadamba tree, a pious tree that promotes a long life.
पार्श्वभ्यां भूमिं वष्टभ्य हस्तद्वयेन गुल्फौ धृत्वा
Next up is Pavana Muktasana. As you sit with the heels at the perineum, hold your knees with both hands and press them towards your chest. Visualize any excess vata being released from or balanced within your system.
ध्वजोस्तु पादयोः पाणिं लात्वा स्वस्वनितम्बके
Next up is Chakodasana. As you sit and lift one leg behind your head, place both hands flat on the mat and extend opposite legs with the knees straight. Lift your entire body off the ground and keep your chin up as you gaze to your third eye and visualize yourself as a powerful source of energy.
पूर्वदानं चतुष्पादपीठं वज्रासनं तथा
The next asana is Dhanurasana too. As you sit on the ground, hold the big toes in Prana Mudra and keep one leg straight and pull the other leg towards your ear as you visualize yourself as a bow. Perform the Mula Bandha.
पादाङ्गुष्ठौ पाणिभ्यः आकर्षकाकृष्टं धनुरासनमीरितम्
Next up is Ashtavakrasana. As you lift the left leg over top the left shoulder, bring the right foot across and hook it over the left foot. As you lean forward and down, extending both legs to the side, balancing on your arms and visualizing yourself as a flying crane.
वासिष्ठवदकौण्डिन्यम् ऊर्ध्वश्च
Next up is Pranasana. As you place the right foot on the left thigh and bring the left foot flat on the ground, have the left shoulder underneath the raised left leg with the hand flat on the ground and push the right knee down to the mat. Gaze to the third eye and visualize you're immortal and able to exist solely from prana.
एतत् प्रभेदं वक्ष्यामि करोति स चामरः
Next up is Parshvamatsendrasana. Now place the right foot against the left hip with the knee down on the mat. Step the left foot over top of the right knee. Bring the right arm underneath the raised knee and interlock your fingers behind your back. As you twist your body, gaze up to your third eye and visualize Sage Matsindana, the master of Hatha Yoga.
पार्श्वाभ्यां धृत्यते यास्तु पार्श्वमत्स्येन्द्रमुत्तमम्.
The next asana is Chakodasana. On the other side, as you bring the other leg behind your neck, lift your entire body off the ground with the opposite leg extended forward, visualizing yourself as a powerful source of energy.
पूर्वदानं चतुष्पादपीठं वज्रासनं तथा.
Now hold on to the big toes in Prana Mudra and pull the other foot towards your ear in Dhanurasana 2 on the other side.
पादाङ्गुष्ठौ तु पाणिभ्यां गृहीत्वा श्रवणावधि.
Now bring the other foot over top the shoulder, hook the opposite leg over top, extending both legs to the side as you balance, visualizing yourself as a flying crane in Ashtavakrasana.
वासिष्ठमदकौण्डिन्यम् ऊर्ध्वकुक्कुटमेव च.
Now repeat Pranasana on the other side as you place the other foot on top of the opposite thigh and bring the shoulder underneath, visualizing yourself as being immortal, able to exist solely from prana.
एतत् प्रभेदं वक्ष्यामि करोति यः स चामरः.
Next up is Parshvamatsendrasana. Now place the left heel at the left hip and step the right leg over top of the knee. Twist your body and bring one arm below the raised knee and interlock your fingers behind your back. Third eye and visualize Sage Matsyendranath Yoga. Next up is Ardha Paschimottanasana. As you keep one leg straight and press the perineum with the other heel, lean your chest forward and down, hold onto the front foot, bring your forehead towards the knee as you visualize Swamiji in your inner space.
एकं पादं प्रसाद्य एकं पादस्य पार्श्वनासीवने सम्पीड्य.
Next up is Kranjasana. As you place your left ankle outside of the hip, hold the sole of the right foot and straighten the foot up in front of your face. Now visualize yourself as a crane as you perform Jivachala Kumbhaka.
उत्तानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकम्.
Now repeat Ardha Paschimottanasana on the other side. As you press your perineum with the other heel, lean forward and down, hold onto the front foot with both hands, like in Paschimottanasana.
एकं पादं प्रसार्य एकं पादस्य पार्श्वनासीवने सम्पीड्य.
Now bring the other foot outside the hip and extend the opposite leg up in front of the face as you repeat Kranjasana on the other side.
वासिष्ठमत कौंडिन्यम ऊर्ध्ववच.
The next asana is swastikasana. Now sit with the soles between the thighs and calves. Keep your spine straight and keep your palms resting on the knees. Gaze to the nose as you embody peace, well-being, good fortune and prosperity. Visualize a swastika.
जानोर्भोरन्तरे सम्यक् कृत्वा पादतले उभे.
Next up is Gorakshasana. From the same position, place your hands over top of the knees, gaze at the nose and visualize the great sage Goraknath, founder of the Natha Yoga Hindu Sampradaya.
जानोर्भोरन्तरे पादौ उत्थानो व्यक्तसंस्थितौ.
Next up is Bhagasana 2. Now bring the left heel to the perineum and place the right foot on the left thigh. Now visualize Swamiji, meditate on the Enlightened One, Arihanta, as you gaze to your third eye and perform the Mula Bandha before we enter Shanmukhi Mudra. Now close your lips with the ring and little fingers, nose with the middle fingers, eyes with the index fingers and the thumbs with the ears.
वामपार्श्वमुदं संस्थाप्य.
Next up is Yogasana. Now place your feet on top of opposite knees. Keep your hands on the ground beside your body with the palms facing up. Keep your spine straight, gaze to your nose and visualize Swamiji in your inner space as you start breathing in Kakachantra Kumbhaka. Roll up your tongue and inhale through the rolled up tongue, mouth in the shape of the beak of.
तानो चरणौ कृत्वा संस्थाप्य उपरि जानुनोः.
Next up is Urdhva Kukutasana. From Padmasana, place your palms flat on the mat beside your body and press them into the ground to lift your body up. Visualize yourself as a rooster as you perform the Mula Bandha.
वासिष्ठमत कौंडिन्यम ऊर्ध्वकुक्कुटमेव च.
Next up is Siddhartha. From Padmasana, insert both hands through the knees and place them on the mat. Avoid lifting your body up. Mat, gaze at the nose and visualize Swamiji in your inner space.
प्रथम पद्मासन को करे, हस्तदो वो गोड़ासन दिधरे.
Next up is Hamsasana. From the same position, push your hands into the mat and lift your body up. Gaze to the nose and visualize yourself as an elegant swan.
कुक्कुटासन स्थित्वा स्कंदपर्यन्तं ऊरोनि नीत्वा.
Next up is Karma. From Padmasana, in the thighs and calves, the hands behind your forward and down. Interlock your fingers behind your back as you place your forehead on the ground and visualize yourself as Pinaka, Lord Shiva's bow.
प्रथम पद्मासन को करे, घोड़ासन दिमाही कर इधरे.
Next up is Kurmasana 2. From Padmasana, insert the hands through the thighs and calves. Bend your elbows and hold on to your shoulders with your hands as you visualize yourself as a turtle, having a stable body and mind to live for hundreds of years.
बाई जंग पर दक्षिण बावा, दाई जंग पर बाई ल्यावा.
From the same position, tuck your chin to the chest, gaze at the nose, and rejoice. You're sitting in Shiva's secret knot posture, Granthi Bhedasana.
अथ वक्षे नीलकंठ ग्रंथि भेद.
Next up is Uttana Kurmasana. From the same position, roll onto your back, gaze to the nose, and embody a turtle laying on its back.
कुक्कुटासनबन्धस्थं कराभ्यां धरम्.
Next up is Pangu Kukutasana. From Padmasana, place both hands through the gap of the thighs and calves, one hand flat on the ground, the other hand holding the wrist. Now push the hand into the ground as you lift your body up and balance, visualizing yourself as a rooster.
कुक्कुटासने स्थित्वा एकेन हस्तेन अन्यस्य मुनिबन्धं धृत्वा.
Now place the other hand flat on the mat, hold its wrist, lift your body up, repeat Pangu Kukutasana on the other side.
कुक्कुटासने स्थित्वा एकेन हस्तेन अन्यस्य मुनिबन्धं धृत्वा.
Next up is Gridrasana. From Padmasana, place your elbows on the toes and interlace your fingers in Padusha Mudra. As you rest your chin on the knuckles, press your thumbs to the throat and visualize you have gone beyond all greed and covetous.
जानोर्भोरन्तरे पादौ उत्तानो व्यक्तसंस्थितौ.
Next asana is Padmasana 3. From Padmasana, hold one hand over the other with the palms facing upwards. Keep your spine straight, nose. Engage all three Swamiji in your inner space. Next up is Padmasana. From arms on the knees, gaze to your nose and visualize Paramashiva in your inner space.
एतत् पद्मासनं कुर्यात् प्राणवायु प्रसिद्धये.
Karmukasana 2. From Padmasana, keep one hand on the respective knee and hold on to the opposite big toe as you move it around in a circular. Visualize yourself as Pinaka, Lord Shiva's bow, and then repeat the movement on the other side.
अथान्यासनमावक्षे योगपूरकरक्षणात्.
The next asana is Karmukasana 3. As you cross your hands behind your back, hold opposite big toes in Prana Mudra. Gaze to your nose, engage all three bandhas and visualize yourself as Lord Shiva's bow.
कार्मुकासनमाक्षित्य उदरे पूरयेत् सुखम्.
Maintain the same position in Dridhasana, but raise your chest and gaze to your third eye as you visualize yourself as the action of Paramashiva's third eye, destroying anything you come across.
ऊरुभ्य पादयुग्मं प्रयत्नतः.
Next up is Nagarasana. From the same position, roll onto your back with the arms crossed behind your back, legs in Padmasana. Try to keep a hold. Gaze to the nose and visualize yourself as a snake as you breathe calmly through your nose in Sahadra Kumbhaka.
प्रथमपने द्वौ हातपाछाने आने.
Now free your arms and legs. As you lay on your back, pull your knees in towards your chest with your hands interlocked in Padusha Mudra. Tuck your chin to the knees as you squeeze your body into a ball in Kandukasana.
वेत्रासने स्थित्वा हस्तपादान् निष्कुष्य.
Next up is Urdhva Pavanasana. As you lay on your back with the knees raised together, feet flat on the ground, hands interlocked under the head, and visualize Swamiji in your inner space as you perform the Mula Bandha.
प्रथमे सूधो सैनकरावे गौड़ा उभा राशि मिलावे.
as you lie supine and raise your hips up. Support your hips with your hands on the ground, bearing the weight of your body. Perform Jalandhar and Mula Bandha. Gaze to the nose and visualize Swamiji in your inner space.
जङ्घोरुबलहीनश्चेत् उत्तानशिखिपीठकम्.
Next up is Narakasana. As you lay on your back, keep your hands flat on the mat and raise your legs up straight. Lift your entire hips up as well. Keep your hands on the ground supporting your body as you visualize yourself blissfully traversing through Narakaloka unscathed.
ग्रीवाकण्ठेन भूमिं विष्टम्भ.
Next up is Tiranaukasana. From Narakasana, bring your hands to the lower back for support, elbows on the ground, straighten your legs and then slowly lower and anchor them as you keep your core engaged. Visualize yourself as a boat crossing the ocean of samsara.
नौकावत् स्थित्वात् ऊर्ध्वं पादाग्रद्वयं नयेत्.
Next up is Dvajasana. Now place your hands flat on the mat again. Keep your legs straight like a flagpole as you visualize yourself as the Kailasa flag, respected across all nations.
तिर्यन्नौकावत् ग्रीवापृष्ठकूर्परैः भूमिं वष्टभ्य.
Now look sides of the body. In the final asana of the sequence, Mritasana. Pull the Kundalini Shakti up along the spine from the Muladhara to the Sahasrara chakra in Shakti Charan Mudra. Completely unclutch from any micro movements of the body and mind. As you visualize your body is dead and Swamiji, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, is liberating you. Internally chant the Mahavakya Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
उत्तानं शववद्भूमौ शयनं तोषवासनं शवासनं श्रमहरं चित्तविश्रान्तिकारणम्.
Now slowly return to your physical body. Start to wiggle your fingers and toes, your wrists and your ankles, your elbows and your knees. Pull your knees in towards your chest. Rock your body from side to side as you return to a comfortable seated position. Congratulations! You completed the Dvitiya Vinyasa Krama, all 308 asanas. With this, we conclude today's Nithyananda Yoga session and move on to the power manifestation. So stay tuned. It is going to happen right after the session. Let us close the session with a Purna mantra as we sit straight with our head, neck and spine in a straight line, hands in Namaskara Mudra in front of the heart center. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, visualize Swamiji as we chant together.
Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat. Sarvam Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Padukarpanamastu. Om Nithyanandam.
Thank you all, Nithyanandam.
I bless you all. Let you all open all your three eyes and manifest the powers of Mahasadashiva. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
All the participants.
Om Nithyananda
Power manifestation kit ready. Now we're going to start in the power manifestation very shortly. So I request everyone to quickly settle down. Pick up your Atmalinga, Shila, Ananjana, Iban, pen and paper, everything ready. So now, we're entering into the power manifestation. Let's quickly settle down. Make sure you're sitting in proper place. Cameras are on.
Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Nithyanandam Paramasugadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvadidam Gaganasarusham Tattvamashyadilaksham Egam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadi Shakshibodham Bhavatidam Trigunaragidam Sadgurum Tam Namami. Yes, Nithyananda everyone. Welcome you all once again to the day 6 of Paramashivam level 3 season 2. Hope everyone had a wonderful yoga segment. So now with this powerful space, let us enter into the power manifestation. It is going to be a 21 minutes intense power manifestation segment. The first segment in the day 6. So let's quickly get ready and make sure you have all your power manifestation kits ready, the eye bands. Today all of us will be manifesting the power of third eye and will be manifesting through our blindfolds. And we have a level of segments. We'll be projecting the letters. We'll be manifesting, seeing through the third eye now. So yes, let's get ready for the first round. I request all the participants to put your blindfolds. Close your eyes and put your blindfolds. Make sure it is completely covered. Or if you don't have the eye bands ready, make sure you have a proper opaque cloth to cover your eyes properly. There should not be any light penetrating inside. Let's quickly get ready. And if you have Jnananjana, please apply Jnananjana on your third eye. Yes. So now I will be projecting the words, a letter for you to see through your third eye and manifest the power of third eye. So yes, let's get ready. Let's sit straight, head, neck, spine in the straight line. Just visualize Swamiji is sitting in your third eye, manifesting as Paramashivam. Let's oneness become the medium for you to connect with him, and with that completion space, in that oneness space, let's chant the Mahavakya Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda
Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
So before verifying the answers, I request all of you to please pen down what Swamiji have revealed you, what Paramashiva have revealed you during this power manifestation. Because it is letters, I request all of you to also post in the comment section in the Zoom chat what are the letters Paramashiva, Swamiji himself have showed you during this power manifestation. Let us take a quick moment, maybe a few seconds, 30 seconds, to quickly type and post in the Zoom chat what Swamiji have revealed. Please do post that as well. We'll be able to manifest. Let us verify the letter of this power. Let us hear from all of you. How many of you able to manifest, or maybe like closure to the letter, or whatever Swamiji have revealed to you? Please do post in the comment sections. So that way it helps the acharyas to guide you, help you further. Maybe you can also post that what during the power manifestation, what was going inside you, how your thought process was going on, and if you're facing any obstacles, please post that. Okay, so we have one comments from the participants is saying about Devi. Okay. Pralay Kilaro Ayya. Yes. Thank you. I think your cameras are off. Please do turn on your cameras. We'll be entering into the second round of this 21 minutes power manifestation. Yes, thank you. So let you have your blindfolds back. Now we'll be entering into the second round. Just make sure this oneness is the key, the main key to manifest this powers. All this incompletions, the patterns will just pop up during whenever you're doing this power manifestation, it just pop up. And these are the intense moment. It is not only that, I would say it is a vice versa. When you are more and more complete, you are able to manifest more and more powers. When you are manifesting more and more powers, all this incompletion will just leave you from your very life, your very existence. So it is like both way. The both things will help each other manifest more and more. So that way, this intense power manifest segments after the yoga, it helps us manifest easily. To that way, all your incompletion will just drop off from your thing. So it is good, Aya. You're able to see Devi manifestation. Yes, this is how it starts. Please enjoy all those moments. So yes, so with that, we'll be entering into the second round. Please, I request all the participants to put your blindfolds back. Throughout this, just intensely chant the Mahavakya. Let your whole body should reverberate with the Mahavakya. Right? Are we ready? Yes. Let's sit straight, head, neck, spine in the straight line. Make sure your blindfolds are proper. This round also, I'll be projecting a letter for you. Yes. Just remember all the oneness moments you cherished with our beloved Guru, Swamiji himself. Let's just remember him sitting in your third eye and manifesting as Paramashiva. With that oneness space, intensely chant the Mahavakya. Let your whole body reverberate with the Mahavakya. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda
Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द 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 परमशिवोऽहम् I bless you all. Let you all open all your three eyes and manifest the powers of Mahasada Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham 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 Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
You can also post in the Zoom chats. Let us also verify
even through silence. Swamiji always tells, just in that silence, experiencing the best of knowledge.
Absolutely. And today we are also having the Shukra initiation. So whatever boons that you want to experience, whether it is socially right, or morally wrong, socially wrong, socially accepted or unaccepted, any kind of boons that you want to get today, that you're going to have, where Swamiji is going to be radiating, giving us all the darshan as Bhagavan Shukracharya. We are first going to be experiencing today is like a feast for any spiritual seeker. If you are in the path of spirituality, you are seeking something higher and higher in your life, you really want to experience, awaken that ultimate power in you, or you want to have a fulfillment spiritually, today is going to be a feast for you, because we are going to be experiencing the ultimate principle, who even Paramasiva, the God of all gods, worship, the Guru Tattva. We're going to learn about why Guru, who is Guru, and why does one need Guru in their life, starting from those basics to experiencing tremendous completion and strong relationship, the Guru-disciple relationship. We are going to be experiencing that, and how to experience the deep oneness, feeling connection with the Master. We are going to be learning about all of these things today. If you have any of your friends who you want them to learn about Hinduism, you want them to experience Hinduism. I saw some of you who had mentioned that your friends are not really Hindu or not really spiritual, and you're not sure how to invite them to the program. You can invite them for today's day, because today we're going to start from the basics, and it's going to take us all. I mean, nothing is basic with Swamiji, because even the most fundamental things Swamiji transmits to us as such in-depth experience. So you can invite your friends or family members, colleagues, anyone that you want them also to experience like the experiences you're having. You can invite them for today's day. Today's day is going to help them also experience the deep feeling connection with the Guru, who's Guru, and experience that feeling connection with the Master. So you can invite all of your friends and as many as people that you want. And if you have invited someone and you want us to personally like attend to them, like you want them to get introduced to some things, and like, you know, they have some questions, you just want to support them, you can feel free to message us. You can message the PSM Tech ID that is there, like through which you're seeing us right now in all of your Zoom rooms. You can send it as a direct message to that ID or to the support desk ID. So that message will definitely reach us, and we can help them, and we can make sure that they are also understanding. So please take a few minutes and quickly message all your friends, whoever you want to invite, so that they can also have such an amazing experience like how you are having. Nithyananda Marun Pilayaya, Tarun Nithyanandam, Rainer, and Pranay Kilaroya Nithyanandam. So wonderful to have all of you here. So nice to see so many of you sitting here to experience today's special initiation. especially the Shukrayana station. I know it's like a jackpot for us. Okay, now let's enter into our very first session. The first session, we are going to be learning about why Guru. Who is Guru? And why do we need a Guru in our life? So let's listen to the revelation now from Swamiji.
Shiva's message from Kailasa. The deep Ananda Spurana of Paramashiva means his ecstatic inhaling and exhaling, reaching to planet Earth is Guru, his own extension, his own amsa, his own manifestation, his own incarnation. Understand? Ananda Spurana of Paramashiva is inhaling and exhaling his prana pana vyanodana samana movements. His breathing space reaching out to the whole humanity is Guru, is his incarnation happening on planet Earth. His very space manifesting here on the planet Earth is Sri Kailasa. The way he wants to grace the planet Earth, humanity, each one of your life, he demonstrates his compassion by happening as Guru, manifesting himself as incarnation and entering your life. Understand? Recognizing Paramashiva himself is entering in your life as Guru is the most blessed thing you can achieve, the greatest achievement on planet Earth. Understand? Any award, reward, anything, he himself manifesting, entering in your life as Guru is the most blessed, beautiful, greatest happening and greatest achievement for you in your life. Any other reward, award, achievement, wealth, position, power, career, social power or political power or economical power, resources, relationships, everything else is second priority. He himself entering in your life as Guru and you recognizing that he himself has happened as Guru. Understand? power, enlightenment, knowledge, extreme strength, power, enlightenment, knowledge, extreme strength. All these great happenings, all these ultimate happenings, all these full happenings, knowledge, enlightenment, power, all these auspicious, great, beautiful things happening is the side effect of his breathing space manifest planet Earth. Understand? He himself breathing is Ananda Spurana. Understand? Param himself manifesting his own breathing space, manifesting is Guru, and more you align to Guru, get integrated to Guru and Guru walk, you become enlightened. Not only you become enlightened, all the side effects of the beautiful auspicious side effects of Paramashiva, his state, his space, his being, his superconsciousness, his Kailasa, all that starts manifesting around you. All that starts manifesting around you. Understand? He inhaling and exhaling. He manifesting himself. Sweet